Well, here we are, everybody. We are returning to BTS Saturday. Yes, I understand that we are in the middle of BTS summer activities, but things are going to start getting a little bit more various. Things are going to start really mixing up, and I wanted to return to some music and just have some good old music time, so we can expect that today. We are starting with Rain from the Bullet Tour. Now, from the Red Bullet Tour in 2015. Now, the truth of the matter is, the first time I heard this was the third video that I ever did during Summer Activities 1. And I haven't gone back and heard it since. So I guess in a sense it's like going back into it blind. So anyway, I figured it'd be a good time to check it out. So let's see what we got going on here, shall we? Okay.
달리는 차들 사방에 꿈틀대는 우산들 날씨는 흐림 공기는 맑음 저 비가 그쳐 고인물 위에 비춰진 영원색 빼기는 난 왜 여기 멈추었을까 생각이 많은 건지 없는 건지지 나같이 환해져 슬트 춤장했었게 눈에 찌든 손으로 연신머리를 쓸어대 지난 밤 완성치 못한 노래의 메모장어들이 끝내다로 지금 감고 한숨 푹 쉬어보네 오늘 변명해 말 지어보네 어차피 못한 거 그냥 아무 말이나 지어보네 시선을 돌린 창밖은 온통 회색빛 회색시야 회색들이 회색빛 회색빛 이 세상 모든 게 느려 잠에서 깬 동생 자꾸만 끄트해요 죄 없는 냉장고 또 열어 닫아도 밀려온 알 수 없는 허전함에 일단 나를 가겠다고 생각하지 우산들 하나씩 선명해 이들이 세상에 다는 소리 빛이 웃어줘 왜 배경음악 미친놈처럼 그 노래를 흥얼거린다
비가 오는 짙은 색 서울 그 위에 여전히 잠 못 이루는 내가 그려지네 저 비가 그쳐 고인 위에 비춰진 오늘따라 더 초라해 내가 그려지네
내리는 밤 창문을 녹하는 비는 때리지만 몇 쉐이크난 어깨를 잡고 확인한 문자 요즘 어때 친구의 안부 문자는 나를 감성적게 만들지 넉넉한 빗방울의 향기를 맡으며 기지개를 피 다음날 화장실로 간뒤 잠에서 더 깨고 속내게 인간이 만날 사람도 없는데 괜히 더 길게 샤워라 쑥쑥하기 전에 비는 내리네 할 곳도 딱히 없는데 우산을 챙긴 채 처벅처벅 걸어 정처 없이 더러워진 신발에 비는 도저히 알리는 흔적을 새기네 이처럼 난 너에게 비처럼 흔적을 새긴 사람일까 그게 아니라면 갑자기 내린 소나기처럼 그저 왔다 가는 존재는 아닐까
비가 오는 짙은 색 서울 그 위에 여전히 잠 못 이루는 내가 흐려지네 저 비가 그쳐 고인물 위에 비춰진 오늘따라 더 초라한 내가 그려지네 창문을 볼 때 내 모르겠어 이라도 한데 비가 내리고 있네
창문에 맺혀있는 빗물들 바라보면 느끼지 마치 내 맘속을 흐르는 눈물들 미묘한 뒤로 바꿔보면 내 상황 같아 선율같이 내리는 비에 모두 다 한단세 준비를 하고 나가 내 인상처럼 구겨진 우산을 쫙 펴고 걸음에 빗소리를 듣는 순간 이 비는 누구 위에서 내리는 걸까 쓸쓸한 회색 시멘트 위 부딪혀 때리는 청각
비가 오는 짙은 색 서울 그 위에 여전히 잠 못 이루는 내가 흐려지네 저 비가 그쳐 고인 위에 비춰진 오늘따라 더 초라한 내가 그려지네 이 비가 멎어도 저 구름이 걷혀도 계속하게 서 있어 이 모습 그대로
That is crazy. Very, very good. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second. There's not really a whole lot of jazz that I really do like. If I'm being real, jazz a lot of time to me is what the pretentious snob generally listens to. You know what I'm saying? But that's just kind of like my personal feeling about it. So I think obviously we can break this down into, I would say, 4 different categories. 2 of them are very obvious. One is actually the vocals to themselves. The vocals are a wonderful accent, accenting just the whole vibe of the song. It goes well with the theme of rain and that wet feeling that, it has this classic dark noir feel, and that rain, and it's like the trench coat and the hat, and you're walking down all the neon sign alleyway, gives me that vibe. The thing is next that I would have to say is the rap section, because of course that's the next, obvious part. I always talk about how one of my favorite things about BTS in general is the fact that a lot of times they use the rap line to be the ground. It is the one that brings everything back to reality, snaps you back, and realizes that, yes, this is where we are. And I love that. And I think that sometimes people try to imitate that specific thing, and some people are successful. There are some that are pretty successful in doing that sound, but not like BTS. That's the thing. And the truth of the matter is that any song is always so well pulled together by the rap line. It is generally, for me, the anchor in which, really conveys the overall theme and messaging and feel behind the song. Sure, there are times where I feel like that some people are vocal anchors. There's times where some songs are really belonging to the vocal line themselves, but if I'm being real, everything always seems so well paired because the rap line has that part of the song down. The next thing is actually that jazz music, and like I said, that dark noir feel. It feels like something like from Turner Classic Movie. It's just that beautiful jazz. It's one of the only few types of jazz that I actually like, is that dark noir feel in that. And I actually don't think that this would have worked if it wasn't for the last part, and that is the percussions. Because these percussions that they chose to use, the sampling, is probably just as important as the rap line in keeping everything together. Now, normally, if you've spent any time on this channel, I don't like when certain things are unbalanced audibly. But this might be the one exception to that. Because the percussion in this is so gritty and punchy. It is so just got that hip hop kind of vibe, and kind of an underground feel to it too. But the reason why I think that it works out like this is because it is almost a domineering sound, and then the jazz comes in like the rain, and it's so beautiful. I love how they handled this. So when you put it all together, you get this kind of nice, beautiful, and I'm going to say it again, I know I shouldn't, dark noir, jazz, grounded section that just, in the music itself, is so appealing because it is so unique compared to everything that we've heard. But that's just me. Let me know what you all think about this, and we'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and bye, Victus.